When I started working at 17, the plan was just to raise money to be able to pay myself through school, pay my way through school, support my family, support myself, buy the things that I could never ask for, but I could finally have. But the main plan was to go and school in Canada.
Did that happen?
That never happened. That the process in first was long too. I didn't have enough money. I kept converting my money into like dollars to be able to meet up to the tuition fee. But within that time, I was working in this office, Ultima Studios, and I remember so clearly. I went into the office and the boss was like, "Oh, okay. So what are your plans? And are you enjoying working here?" And I said, "Yes, I am. But I plan on leaving for Canada to have my BSc in social works. I've already done my ND in Unilag. It's just to further." And he was like, "Why?" And I said, "You have a great opportunity and you're doing so well as a presenter here. And we feel like, I fear," that's him, "that if you travel to get this BSc and you realize that that's not the life for you, by the time you come back, that you have to start from scratch, and you don't know if you're ever going to make it and get the opportunities you're getting now." And he said, "Just go sit with that and think about it." And I sat with it for the night, and my mindset changed the next morning. I was now a full Nigerian who wasn't going anywhere. I was already planning to sell my car, sell things, but I was like, this is it. Like, I'm going to stay back. And I started working hard, and I understood, it's a mindset thing. When you know that this is going to be your life and where you're going to live and where you're going to eat from. That's why I worry for people who say, Nigeria, so Nigeria. You're speaking negativity into a country that's supposed to serve you.
In Nigeria, you can actually make it in this country without traveling to anywhere, because Nigeria is self-sufficient. Guys, watch the next
People in the US always say to me, "You live in Mexico, but you sure enjoy the benefits of being a US citizen." And I genuinely ask myself, what benefits? USA doesn't have free healthcare. USA doesn't have free college. USA doesn't have paternity or maternity leave. USA doesn't have universal pension. USA is one of the only 3 countries in the entire world that taxes you on your worldwide income. What benefits? If I want to go to school here in Mexico, I can go for free because I'm a Mexican citizen. I will never go to a US doctor. Every time I go to the doctor, I go here in Mexico and it's always free, and I'm grateful. I don't have a US retirement account. I live in Mexico. I work in Mexico. I make Mexican money. I'm fine. So please tell me, what benefits do you have as US citizens? Because I see all you guys living paycheck to paycheck and complaining about prices nonstop. I thought you guys were rich. What's going on? And before you guys say, "Oh, well, why don't you go renounce your US citizenship?" Guys, it costs $2,500 to renounce your citizenship, to even get the process started. And even then, they might deny it. The USA is trying to tax you even if you want to leave, bro. But there you have it, guys. Another benefit of being a dual citizen. In reality, guys, what benefits does being a US citizen give you? But anyways, let me know what you guys think.
Honestly, USC does not have free education. You pay a certain amount while they pay the remaining one, then you spread it over the
during
years.
The primaries of the Republicans, I was like, this guy is too smart. He's gonna most likely be the first Indian American president. And boom, Vivek said he's supporting Trump. I was like, Trump is a real gamer. Trump understands the game. He handpicked all the powerful, respected people we respect, including Elon Musk, and made them members of his team. And he didn't just fix them randomly, right? He put them in their key strengths. Elon Musk bought Twitter and fired 80% of Twitter staff. 80%. And Twitter is still running. In fact, Twitter is better now than before. The guy is the ultimate efficient engineer. He's the ultimate human manager. He's able to manage humans to launch a rocket. Have you ever seen where his rocket is landing? You will see that this is an idea in somebody's head they're trying to make work. The rocket is like 10-story building. That's how long, or 12-story building the rocket is. And when it's landing like it does, it's weightless. And it positions itself, hanging on the stabilizer. Trump took Elon Musk. He didn't make him Minister of Information or Minister of Works like they do in some African countries. He made him the head of Department of Government Efficiency. That is, Elon Musk's job is to make sure that government is functioning at a highly efficient level. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going home, they fire you. First day Trump entered, he said everybody must be going to work. There's nothing like remote work again. All hands on deck. Trump said that the golden age of America has started. You know what is golden age in history? You can point to a point in history where a certain tribe or country became so powerful and wealth flourished. They were known all over the world. People would travel from all over the world to go there because that's the citadel of wealth and prosperity. That's Trump said that his presidency now is going to kickstart that period for America. Actually, America has been in power. We're actually in history. We are currently in the period in history called Pax Americana. That is when America has signed a contract that controls the world. We have Pax Romania, Pax and stuff, different Pax, right? So at this time, nobody needs to tell you that Trump will succeed. You can tell by just looking at his team. The guy assembled an Avengers team. And this is a lesson for you and I. That project we're working on this year, that's your ultimate goal. I don't know how many of you watched my video on Project Half Goofer. I don't know if you remember. Remember I say you should write it and paste it on your wall. You are the only one that knows what it means to you. You understand? That project, you must assemble an Avengers team, not just bringing random idiots into your team that will ruin everything. I'll tell you one thing, right? One day, when I was running a company, right? I had a staff of about 12, 15 or so. So we employed one lady, and she didn't pass the interview. I just took her. Big mistake number one. It's better for you to work alone than working with the wrong person, because the wrong person can wreck your whole team. So that day, right? I came into the next day. She came to work, of course. I came into the office, and something was smelling. I was like, what is smelling? I traced the office. Before it turned out that this lady did not use the toilet. She did her thing somewhere that is in the office that is not. Oh God of mercy of Nazareth. So what I'm saying is, people will do that. They will shit on your project. People will shit on your project. If you put the wrong person in your team, they will shit on that project. It will smell and pursue everybody, scatter everything you're doing. I'm telling you the truth. Some people are criminal. They will come there. They will try to rob you blind. You understand? Some will wreck you. They will sell your data to your competitors. Some will steal your information and try to go off and start it on their own. So you need to assemble the people that are already doing what you want them to do in your team. Don't bring people and try to bring them up to speed, and go for people that are already good in their field and find out their price. How much would they charge to work with you? What will it cost them to work with you? What would they benefit? Bring them over without stealing their identity. People that are already good in their field, they don't want their identity lost. For instance, Trump is not trying to change Twitter or X to government of American social media. No. Elon Musk is still running X. He's still running SpaceX. He's still running Tesla. He said, just manage my government efficiency. And he's allowing Elon Musk to shine. Trump is not overshadowing Elon Musk's shine. You see how Elon Musk is still shining and getting his due glory? Do you get what I'm saying? Trump took Dana White, put him in Facebook board. We have Joe Rogan too very soon. In fact, the rumor now is that Vivek wants to be a governor. So they are preparing to sponsor him to become a governor of his state. So when you're assembling a team, look for people that are already good. If you want to get a social media manager, don't get an idiot and start training them. Look for somebody who is already good in their field. So you reach out to them. Look, we want you to join our team. Keep doing what you're doing. But that intelligence you have, bring it over to our team. This is how we're going to benefit you. Just do your thing. Be your own identity. We like your identity the way it is. Come and join us. This is call your price. That's how to get an Avengers. Do you understand? It's not bringing people trying to change them. People that are already good, they don't want to change. It's just like assembling a football team. You don't pick an attacker and try to make him a defender. He will not agree to join your team. 99% of the times, they will not agree. And even if they agree, when they come, they will be operating at a suboptimal efficiency. You want people to join your team and they are operating times 5 times 10 more than. So assembling the right team means that you have a way to reward them. Don't just try and trick people into your team. It will backfire. Find a way to reward this person and then you pull them in. Just having one more intelligent person in your team will multiply your results. Just one comment they can make. Maybe you guys are planning a project and they say, why don't you do it this way? Just that comment is coming from years of experience and it will benefit everybody. It can save you millions. Just having an intelligent person in your team. This is how you want to plan your life. Your core friends, make sure it's an Avengers team. Everybody in your friends group are doing well in their own area. Everybody is functioning. These are the people you call friends. Not just idiots that take you to drinking and smoking and looking for who to take their life or where to steal and rob or discussing one rubbish or the other. No, that's not how you get to your goal in life. Even marriage. See, you can take your life as a project. You take a sheet of paper and write your life history. All right? 5-10 lines, you're done. Random young man born in so and so place. He had 2 parents. He grew up and took this career and became this and married a good wife or a good husband. And then, had this number of children and traveled this place all over the world and write it. This is your life history, right? If you write it, you will see where you are on your life history. You know the next thing you are targeting. You will now write out the list of people, the nature of people that can help you. Let's say you are at a salary of 1 million naira or 500,000 naira per month. And according to your life history, the young lady became rich and is now worth 500 billion naira at the age of. Write it like that. You now ask yourself, who and who are supposed to help me to accomplish this? Okay? How are you going to accomplish it? Maybe you got into politics. Or maybe you traveled and you started working with Microsoft and you started a software startup and then it blew. Something like that. You now ask yourself, who has the credentials to get me into this? You start looking for the person that matches it. When you look at the person, when you find the person, you give them what they want. Everybody has a price. Some people it's money, some people it's because the idea makes sense, some people because you're already gathering steam, they're already hearing about you, and so on. So, but the right team will